Photographer shows devastating lava flowing from Iceland's Sundhnúka crater. Iceland is known as the land of fire and ice, and perhaps no one knows why better than press photographer Vilhelm Gunnarsson. Gunnarsson, who works for the Icelandic newspaper Visir, has covered every volcanic eruption that has hit the island since 2000. Most recently, he had to race to document a nearly 2-mile-long lava fissure that opened up in the Sundhnúka crater. Gunnarsson's press access allowed him to see the action firsthand, and his images take us through the tense moments as lava engulfed the Blue Lagoon's parking lot. One of Iceland's top tourist attractions, the geothermal hot springs were closed to the public in late November when Sundhnúka began erupting. Gunnarsson's images capture the destructive nature of the molten lava as it swept across the road and swallowed a building in the parking lot. While the idea of photographing such a scene might be terrifying to some, the photographer is used to the conditions and knows how to position himself in the safest possible position. I always try to get as close as possible. The results are always different and depend on how fast the lava is flowing. Is there gas in the area? Some of them are not captured with a telephoto lens, he told My Modern Met. But you have to be a little bit further away from the eruption itself. It also depends on the type of eruption. For example, this eruption is just lava, not ash coming out. Drones have also changed the way you photograph eruptions because you don't have to get as close, and you can be above the heat haze of the hot lava. Iceland has experienced increased volcanic activity in recent years, most notably with the devastating 6-month eruption of Fagradalsfjall in 2021. This has tested the country's safety measures, particularly around the power plant. Gunnarsson's photos clearly show lava moving towards the Svartsengi power plant, which provides electricity and hot water to more than 21,000 households. After previous eruptions cut off the main road to the geothermal plant and caused damage to the hot water pipes, the Icelandic parliament approved the construction of an earthen barrier around it, as well as the Blue Lagoon. Cold water has also been used to combat the lava. But as Gunnarsson's photos show, these measures have been tested. Scroll down for more stunning images from the late November eruption, and be sure to follow Vilhelm Gunnarsson on Instagram to see more volcanic activity as it happens. This is the 6th time the volcano on the Reykjanes Peninsula has erupted since December. Authorities say the impact of the eruption is still limited to a few spots, with roads closed but no threat to residents. The nearby Blue Lagoon geothermal hot springs, one of Iceland's biggest tourist attractions, reopened to visitors on August 24th after being evacuated. Authorities have urged people not to get too close to the eruption, especially as the lava flow is approaching a contaminated U.S. military training site. The training site was used between 1952 and 1960 and was cleaned up years ago, but there is quite a large area here that is contaminated by munitions, according to Jonas Karl Orvaldsson, head of the Coast Guard's Special Operations Team, who spoke to national broadcaster RUV. Despite the warnings, people continued to approach the area to get a better view of the eruption. Iceland, which sits atop a volcanic hotspot in the North Atlantic, experiences an eruption every 4 to 5 years on average. The most disruptive in recent memory was the 2010 eruption of the Eyjafjallajökull volcano, which sent ash clouds into the atmosphere and disrupted transatlantic air travel for months. The latest eruption is not expected to affect air travel,